So the story is about a wife and husband, and they're both chefs, and they're at a restaurant. And well, he said the main character is the wife, and she develops bulimia through an incident at the restaurant. And the story is about their relationship after that happened, and it's this integration.
Was there a particular inspiration for the film?
何か、このストーリー、なんでこのストーリーに書いたんですか？何が影響だったの？So Daisuke was interested in sort of human illness and addictions. It could have been something sexual, it could have been a drug addiction, but he chose illness related to eating because he thought it might be an interesting setting to have someone whose job it is to make good food for people and it's to deal with food to have this reaction against food. Yeah, that's why he thought that would be an appropriate setting for a film.
What do you hope the audience will get from the film?
観客には何をこの映画を見て何をもらいたいかこの映画を見て何をどんな気持ちで見てほしいかとかその後何を持って見てほしいかとか He feels that humans are how do I put this? Okay, so he feels that humans have to rely on something or someone to sort of move on and live on. So it is quite things like bulimia and illnesses are something that it's very hard to sort of completely detach yourself from. It's a gradual process and sometimes it never finishes. So he feels it is important for people to sort of realize that and take that on and move on with it and not be told to constantly cure the disease or anything like that because it's a more complex process than that. So he feels he wants people who have any sorts of addictions or illnesses to watch this film and feel a relationship with the film or something from the film.
誰かのせいとか自分のせいじゃなくて
He feels people could once they realize that it's not their own fault, there might have been a reason that this happened, but once the person realizes it's not entirely their fault or one particular reason, it's more a complex process. I think they could move on and become a stronger human being, and yeah, that's what he wants the audience to take with them after the film.
And lastly, what does Raindance Film Festival mean to you?
にとってレインダンス映画祭とはどういう意味を持ちますか？
参加させてもらってすごく嬉しかったですし。
So he's very happy to be involved in the Raindance Film Festival as part of the program, and it's the first time the film or any of his films have been screened in the UK, and it was very exciting for him to get a Western audience to see his films. So yeah, he says thank you.
ボランティアの人がすごくみんな昨日頑張っていろいろ対応してくれてすごく感謝してます。
And he particularly thanks the volunteers for dealing with so many things and being very helpful. So yeah, thanks a lot.